Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Friday, May 13th, 2016, around 7:34 in the evening, Dorking, Massachusetts. It's starting to rain. It's going to cease its passing rain showers. Tomorrow's supposed to be a little warm in the 70s, but another cold front, and Sunday and Monday below average temperatures. But the next week's going to be warmer, but no 80s. Some news to report. It's Happy National Top Gun Day. It's Happy International Cocktail Day. And the Major League Baseball has suspended Rocky shortstop Jose Reyes until May 31st for violating the MLB's domestic violence policy. And the Pittsburgh Pirates released pitcher Daniel Bard. People were saying Daniel Bard, when he was with the Red Sox, would be the next big pitcher, but he never turned out to be that, and it looks like it could be the end of the road for him. And that's about it on news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about former ECW valet Beulah McGillicuddy. Beulah McGillicuddy was in ECW for a few years back in the 1990s. First she managed Raven and then Tommy Dreamer. She was hardcore. Beulah McGillicuddy's real name was Trisha Hayes, and she was born in Michigan. She first appeared on this professional wrestling scene in 1988. Well, as a teenager, she was billed as Brian Pillman's sister when Brian Pillman was in Stampede Wrestling, and all the heels taunted her. She used the name Trisha Pillman, but in real life, at that time, Trisha was dating Brian Pillman, and that didn't go too far. Then Trisha left professional wrestling for a while. She was a backup dancer on Prince music videos, and when he went on stage to perform. And also, Trisha was posed for Penthouse magazine, so she's a Penthouse pet. And in 1995, she was dating Ron Gant, who was a baseball player at the time. And at a Super Bowl party, Beulah McGillicuddy met Paul Heyman, who was part of ECW, who owned Extreme Championship Wrestling, and Paul said that Beulah would make a good valet. Beulah got some training. She made an ECW debut in April of 1995. The storyline said that Raven and Tommy Dreamer went to summer camp, and Beulah McGillicuddy was a fat girl with glasses. But when she reappeared, she looked like a bombshell. She, in a match between Raven and Tommy Dreamer, Beulah sprayed the eyes of Tommy Dreamer with spray, and she was part of Raven's flock. She also was in the corner of Stevie Richards and the Blue Meanie, but Raven would abuse her a lot, kind of slap her around, just like he did to many of the flock members. Also, Beulah McGillicuddy got into a feud with Francine, who was managing the Put Bros at the time, and they would always get into fights, which ECW announcer Joey Styles would say, "Can't fight, can't fight, can't fight." Eventually, in January of 1996, Beulah McGillicuddy is in the ring with the flock, Raven and Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie, and Beulah McGillicuddy says, "I'm pregnant," and Raven beats up Stevie Richards. He's not the father. He beats up the Blue Meter. He's not the father. Raven says he's not the father either. And Beulah says it's Tommy. Tommy! Like Raven's trying to beat Beulah up, but Tommy Dreamer comes in and attacks Raven, puts him in the stop sign, and brings a pie in, and it was funny. Afterwards, Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy hug each other, and they start. Tommy Dreamer's valet is now Beulah McGillicuddy for the next 2 years. Tommy Dreamer and Beulah McGillicuddy were inseparable in ECW. In April of 1996, Beulah McGillicuddy was part of a lesbian angle with Komodo Wanalea, who was also part of Raven's flock, but Raven just abused her. And like the franchise, Shane Douglas told Tommy Dreamer that Beulah McGillicuddy's being cheated on, and it's not a he, and it was a she. It was Komodo Wanalea, and it's me, and then Beulah and Komodo Wanalea kiss, and that angle got ECW off the air on the Sunshine Network in Florida and many other television stations, and Tommy Dreamer grabs both Beulah and Komodo Wanalea, and he's going to try to beat probably bop both of them on the head together, but Tommy says, "I'm hardcore too." He gets both Beulah McGillicuddy and Komodo Wanalea. Eventually, Komodo Wanalea was fired by ECW, and also Beulah always got into fights with all the ECW women on the roster, including Francine, Lady Alexandra, Chastity, Dawn Marie, and others. She was also involved in mixed tags, with Tommy Dreamer teaming up with him to face off against Shane Douglas and Francine. Beulah McGillicuddy did Beulah Bomb and the Beulah Corona, and she was a decent wrestler, even though she's not really a wrestler. But a most impressive match she had was at the ECW arena against Bill Alfonso on September of 1997. Bill Alfonso bled completely. He lost 20% of his blood. As the late Gordon Soley would say, his face is becoming a crimson mass, and that was very impressive. But Beulah took her bumps. She took a lot of bumps. She took a lot from Raven and a lot from Just Incredible. She was written out of the storylines in May of 1998 when the Dudley Boys gave her 3D. Beulah McGillicuddy was getting ready to leave the professional wrestling business to go back to school. At this time, she and Tommy Dreamer were dating. They eventually got married in 2002, and Tommy and Trisha have been married for many years. Trisha had twins, Brianna and Kimberly, and those two babies appeared on The Sopranos a couple of times. Beulah would make returns in 2005 to One Night Stand, and also 2006. She also appeared at the TNA pay-per-view honoring ECW in 2010. She interfered in a match between Tommy Dreamer and Raven, and in 2014 was her last wrestling appearance. She's basically retired from the professional wrestling business now, raising her kids with Tommy, and she's also wants to be a writer. And that's about it on Beulah McGillicuddy, and that's about it on these Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus video blogs for the night. Tomorrow's only going to be 2. First video blog will be about MBTA bus route 710. That's a contracted bus route that goes from Wellington Station in the Orange Line to North Medford. in Massachusetts. And the second and final video blog subject of the night is the Queen of Extreme, Francine, who was in ECW for many, many years. And beginning Sunday, I'll be reviewing all 18 Starcades from NWA, WCW Supercard pay-per-views. The first one is Sunday, Starcade 83, A Flair for the Gold. The main event was Ric Flair facing Harley Race for the NWA World Title. The special guest referee was Gene Kineski. And the Dean of Wrestling announcers Gordon Soley called this match completely drunk. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swensy's awesome. Linda Church of WPIX TV New York has nice legs. And Dawn Mitchell of Fox 9's the best. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later.